Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. Jeanette Biro here. I'm a medium and a channeler, and welcome to your weekday daily card reading where we dive into the cards, see what's in store with a message from Spirit. All right, this week I'm using the Spirit Animal Oracle cards by Colette Baron-Reid. And let's see what the energies are today. I tell you, I'm really liking the energy this week. It's just, I don't know, there's just so much like we've really come over a hill, so to speak. And I want to say that's very much like within the mind energy. It might not be in what we're seeing playing outside of us, but what's happening inside for many of us. Again, it's a general reading, so you take what resonates, right? When doing YouTube readings like this, we can only bring through the messages of the most general sense, the highest proportion of a statement. So that's why it's always important that you take the parts that resonate for you. And if something doesn't, then you leave that one out. Okay, two jumper cards that want to come out. What's interesting though with this energy this week is like there's such a personal revolution that's happened for a lot of people that there's this like, I want to say strong new beginning, but it's not that. Spirit is showing me like this spiral of ascension. They're like, it's a continuation of your growth, but your growth is hitting yet another level, another frequency, because each level is represented by a frequency. And so we're hitting these beautiful new levels right now, and there's something to be said for that. So let's get started. I'm going to show you the jumper cards first, and then we're going to pull the following cards. So first one out is the owl card. And this says, you see clearly now. So isn't that interesting, right? This one wanted to jump out, and the energies with what they're saying is like seeing from this higher level perspective, this yet another round on this spiral staircase. When you look down, you see clearly. So this is something to really kind of embrace the energy of this. Also, I want to say the number 43 on here, when you put them together, is a number 7. 7 is the significant number for your spiritual path, you being aligned in your spiritual path. And the owl itself too is really this beautiful omen, messenger, symbolism of like connection to the divine, divine intervention, divine alignment, divine pairings. The owl will often bring itself forward and show itself when there is a significant turning point in seeing clearly in some form. So this is really neat. This is a really, really neat one to come out. The other one I love is the swan card. The swan spirit here says, time for a deep dive. Now what I'm getting specifically is actually this is an energetic deep dive into the experience of love. Now for some of you, this may be love of self, love of another, a romantic relationship, maybe your love of nature, maybe your new perspective, your new level on this spiral staircase is actually finding a deep love for your experience as a human, a way that you've never noticed it before. This is an energy and an invitation into the energy of love because you are seeing more clearly now. So this is really beautiful for the overall way in which to read the rest of the cards that come out. So let's see what the rest of the cards are here. Yeah, Spirit is saying so many of you have learned the skill of transmuting pain into wisdom and learning to then do better and be better because of it. And that's a big part of what is allowing you this experience here. That's very significant. Yeah. Oh, this is very interesting. So again, similar cards here. So this transmuting pain into this love energy from this perspective now allows us, I'm going to show you these at the same time, these two same cards to come out, Spider Spirit and the White Raven. Spider Spirit talks about making your dreams real. We talked about this earlier on. This is the weavings that are happening behind the scenes, right, in the higher realms that you are a part of in your dream state. You are making these weavings happen. And the reason why you are like getting more pieces of information about this and being slightly more conscious about this experience is because of the level of ascension that you're at. Because you can transmute pain into wisdom, you then have a greater ability to be conscious about what is being woven by you and on your behalf. So again, this tells me too that dream state or meditation state, that theta state, is able to reveal more information to you. So now is a great time to go in with questions to your guides, see what comes. Now, one thing that came up in my meditation circle recently, which I thought was fantastic, it was a beautiful question, is sometimes we sit in to meditate with the expectation of getting answers, and then we get nothing. And that is very common. And what I want to say is, when you sit in that state of meditation and you present your questions to your guides, you may not get an answer right away. Sometimes I don't get an answer right away either. But what happens is you create this very strong, sturdy space for your words, your thoughts to be received. And then the universe can come through and surprise you with messages, signs, symbols, however it may come through, answers at the times that are most appropriate for you. And so sometimes for you, it might be while you're busy doing something else, a sign, a symbol, a song, an understanding will come in. And it's because your left brain's a little bit busy and therefore spirit can get the answer in more. Other times it needs that synchronistic way of it to come through to have more impact. But know that when you sit in meditation or that beautiful contemplative state and you ask spirit the questions you want to ask, they are being received very clearly. So something to consider. And with this white raven spirit card, trust in the magic, this is really about like trusting in how those beautiful synchronistic things can take place, how they can unfold, how they can surprise you, because there's a beautiful energetic synergy available to us when we really do trust in the weavings. It allows the magic to come to life. It really does. And there's more and more magic being available now as we reach higher frequencies. We can become stronger manifestors. We can trust our intuition more. We can find deeper inspiration. We can connect into consciousness and all kinds of things, from animals to trees to plants. Like that concept of alchemy and magic is becoming more available to us the more we become our full selves. And so then the last one I want to say is this pig spirit. Now, on the card it says, use your mind wisely. And for some, there may be this message. So if this part resonates with you, then it's for you. And it is that setting the attention of how you use your mind will really help dictate the way in which your manifestations come through, the way in which the magic works for you and your dreams unfold. If you have an energy of negativity, then you're going to create more negativity. If you have an energy of positivity, of trust and faith, but also conscious action in your thoughts, and that energy allows more magic to come in. The thing I really want to say about this card, though, is the imagery. This is what's standing out to me most, because we're speaking about trusting in the magic. Is this card is like, it completely embodies the energy of the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups, I remember a long time ago, was taught to me of the energy of the statement of, sure, that'll happen when pigs fly, right? And I love that this little piggy has wings on it and is on top of a cloud, because to me, this is saying sometimes you may have a preconceived idea of what is possible and what isn't, but sometimes the universe can surprise you in the most beautiful way, in something that you could never have imagined could actually happen to you. And let's take the most common storyline in this is winning the lottery. We think, I would love to win the lottery, but it'll never happen. But what if one day you do? That's a moment of like the statement of when pigs fly, that'll happen. Or maybe you have a dream of, actually no, I'll tell you this one. I one time had a client come to me and spirit showed me that they would be meeting this particular person with these particular names. They gave me the names, they gave me the clothing, they gave me the setting. And it was kind of one of those things that even I was like, okay, sure, that'll happen. Sure enough, the person came back to me, I think like a year later, and they're like, I literally met the person you described, exactly as you described it, right? And it wasn't me, it was spirit, right? Spirit knew, I was just passing on the message. But the thing that I'm getting at is when we're open to the magic, amazing things can happen, like pigs flying. So open to that, stay open to that, allow that to be part of your deep dive into the energy of love, because the universe is weaving beautiful things on your behalf, and you are also co-creating those beautiful things right now. So don't let them pass you by closing up. recognize how much you have grown, how much you have ascended and opened, and your awareness is so much greater now that you are, in essence, this energy of magic. So I would really trust in it. All right, I will leave you with that, and I look forward to seeing all of you tomorrow. Have a beautiful rest of your day.